Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Lulu has been through so much over the years, and now the possibility of a brand new layer of family drama is about to unfold. The question surrounding her next move has everyone buzzing. Could she really be on the brink of filing a restraining order against Britt? It may sound extreme at first, but when you break down the circumstances, the emotions, and the history involved, Lulu's decision begins to make a lot of sense. The complicated triangle between Lulu, Britt, and the children who connect them is once again being thrown into the spotlight. When feelings of betrayal, mistrust, and maternal instinct combine, it sets the stage for explosive fallout that no one in Port Charles will be able to ignore. From Lulu's perspective, the main issue isn't about the past alone. It's about what she sees as an ongoing threat. Britt has a way of weaving her presence into situations that many people wish she would stay far away from. She's charismatic and has her supporters, but Lulu has made it clear that she doesn't trust her. After all, Britt has crossed boundaries before, and Lulu can't shake the fear that history could repeat itself. A restraining order might feel drastic, but Lulu believes it could be the only way to protect her family's stability, especially Rocco's. When you're a parent in Port Charles, your decisions often look harsh on the outside, but behind them is usually a genuine desire to keep your child safe from chaos. Still, filing legal paperwork to keep Britt away is bound to ignite a firestorm. Britt has never been one to sit quietly while others paint her as the villain. She might push back, rally support, and insist that Lulu is acting out of spite rather than necessity. Imagine the courtroom scenes, the whispered conversations at Kelly's, and the shocked reactions when the news spreads through town. Friends and enemies alike will pick sides, because this isn't just about Lulu versus Britt. It's about the larger question of how far a parent can go in trying to control the influences around their child. Port Charles residents love to debate morality, and this storyline offers plenty of juicy material for that kind of talk. Then there's Rocco, who complicates everything. Kids in soap operas often see things much more simply than adults do. While Lulu thinks she's shielding him, Rocco may feel like he's being robbed of a connection he values. Over time, it becomes clear that he has his own opinions about Britt, and those opinions don't line up neatly with Lulu's. In fact, spoilers hint that Rocco could rebel against his mother's protective instincts. Instead of accepting her restrictions, he might decide to sneak behind her back to see Britt anyway. That twist alone raises the stakes considerably, because it transforms Lulu's choice into more than just a legal matter. It becomes a struggle over trust between a mother and son. Imagine the tension at home as Rocco grows more secretive. Lulu senses something is off, but she can't quite put her finger on it. Maybe she notices he's spending more time away. Maybe she catches snippets of conversation or sees a look in his eyes that tells her he's holding something back. Parents always know when their kids are lying, and Lulu is no exception. The harder she presses, the more defensive Rocco becomes. That dynamic sets up a heartbreaking conflict, because while Lulu believes she's doing the right thing, her son feels misunderstood and constrained. For viewers, this tug-of-war will resonate because it captures a real emotional truth. Kids want independence, but parents want safety, and when those collide, nobody walks away unscathed. As for Britt, she's not going to discourage Rocco's interest. If anything, she might welcome it. Her personality has always been complex, and while she can be manipulative, she's also capable of genuine affection. That's what makes her such a polarizing figure. With Rocco sneaking visits, Britt gets the chance to show her softer side. She listens to him, gives him attention, maybe even helps him process feelings he doesn't think he can share with Lulu. Of course, this isn't as innocent as it might appear. Even if Britt means well, the secrecy itself undermines Lulu's authority. Every hidden meeting drives a wedge between mother and child, and that wedge is exactly what Lulu fears most. It's worth considering how Dante fits into this mess too. He's not one to immediately jump to restraining orders or drastic measures. His history with Lulu is filled with ups and downs, but when it comes to co-parenting, he usually tries to balance logic with emotion. Will he side with Lulu's instincts, or will he question whether she's going too far? Spoilers suggest that Dante may find himself in a tough position, caught between supporting Lulu's desire to shield Rocco and acknowledging that their son has his own feelings about Britt. For Dante, the bigger fear might be the long-term damage to Rocco's relationship with his parents if they push too hard. A boy who feels like his voice doesn't matter is a boy who might drift away. If the restraining order goes through, the fallout could ripple across Port Charles. Imagine Britt reacting with a mix of fury and heartbreak. She could vow to fight back legally, or she could take a more emotional route, lamenting that she's always branded as untrustworthy no matter how much she tries to change. That narrative could earn her sympathy from surprising corners. Characters who once judged her harshly might reconsider. At the same time, others will see Lulu's actions as justified, creating a clear division in town gossip. Even those who try to remain neutral, like Olivia or Maxie, will be forced to comment eventually. Soap towns thrive on taking sides, and this storyline ensures that almost no one will stay silent. Meanwhile, Rocco's secret rendezvous opened the door to dangerous possibilities. Sneaking around is one thing, but what happens if he slips up? If Lulu finds out through a third party, her anger won't just be directed at Britt. She'll feel betrayed by her son too, and that could lead to explosive confrontations. Picture Lulu discovering a text message or overhearing Rocco mention something he shouldn't. The betrayal will sting, because it confirms her worst fear. Britt still has influence, even when Lulu tries to cut her out completely. That sense of losing control is what could push Lulu into an even darker place emotionally. There's also the chance that Rocco puts himself in harm's way while sneaking visits. Soap operas love to heighten the drama by adding an accident, a misunderstanding, or even a dangerous situation. If Rocco ends up somewhere he shouldn't be because of these meetings, Lulu's fury that her instincts were right all along, that Britt can't be trusted, that Rocco needs firmer boundaries, and that anyone who doubted her should now see the truth. But from Rocco's perspective, he'll feel more trapped than ever. The more Lulu clamps down, the more determined he becomes to make his own choices. All of this raises the bigger thematic question. Is Lulu protecting her son, or is she controlling him out of fear? Fans will debate that endlessly, because both interpretations have merit. Lulu has valid reasons to distrust Britt, yet Rocco's autonomy can't be ignored either. The clash between those truths is what makes the storyline so compelling. It's not a simple case of good versus bad. It's layered, messy, and filled with emotional landmines, exactly the kind of drama that General Hospital excels at. Looking ahead, the outcome of this restraining order could shape Lulu's future in unexpected ways. If she wins, she may feel temporary relief, but she also risks alienating Rocco permanently. If she loses, Britt gains legitimacy, and Lulu has to live with the unsettling reality that her son's bond with Britt is officially recognized. Either way, the fallout changes family dynamics forever. And in Port Charles, no decision stays private for long. The entire town will be buzzing with gossip, and every character with a stake in Lulu or Britt's life will weigh in, adding even more layers to the drama. Ultimately, this storyline promises to be one of the most emotionally charged arcs we've seen in months. It's not just about legal documents or sneaky meetings. It's about love, trust, betrayal, and the unshakable bond between parent and child. Lulu wants to shield her son, but Rocco wants freedom. Britt wants redemption, but her past shadows every step she takes. The push and pull between these three characters is guaranteed to explode in ways that will keep viewers glued to their screens. So, as we wait for the next episode, one thing is certain. The battle over Rocco's heart and future is only just beginning, and the scars it leaves may last far longer than anyone anticipates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.